Hello, and welcome back to Legacy of Leaders, where we interview the brightest and most interesting leaders in the community, and today is no different. I'm your host, Whitney Mincey, joined by a very special guest, Miss Araya Knight from Arayasunshine Publishing. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited for you to share about Arayasunshine Publishing. So for those that have not heard of your business, tell us a little bit about it.
First, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely.
So in order to speak on Arayasunshine Publishing, I would have to start from where it all started. And I actually was dyslexic and autistic when I was younger, and I had a hard time communicating. So my teachers encouraged me to write, and that actually ended up when I moved to Hawaii to meet some family. I ended up winning nationals for poetry.
Wow.
And like first in the state. And I was just doing something natural. It's funny because I was trying to hurry up and write it, like, and turn it in, like, because I forgot, and it ended up actually winning state, and then it went on to nationals, and I won third in the nation.
Wow.
So our family moved to California, and since then I started writing, and then I started getting more into, I always liked singing, but I was like very shy when I was younger, and by the time I was about 14, 15, I was like, I want to do this, I want to sing, so 2004, I actually ended up going into the music industry as a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
And along the journey, I did the shows, I did the, on the East Coast, and that just kind of navigated me to publishing.
Got it.
And I said, I want to do publishing. And then when I started self-teaching about business and, stuff like that, I realized there was no books on publishing. I'm like, where are the books on publishing?
Right.
So 10 years later, I ended up going to Full Sail University, and I went for audio production. Well, I first went to Paul Mitchell. I got my cosmetology license. That was just a personal goal because I had been doing hair for so long, like just from the West Coast to the East Coast. And by that time, I went to school for audio production. I kept getting laid off, and then I finally was just like, you know what, let me take advantage of being laid off, and I could just go to school. I was pregnant. And I ended up learning about publishing through Full Sail. And it just kind of the missing puzzle piece. And I was like, this whole time I've been trying to, look for stuff like on publishing, and I finally went to the school I always wanted to go to when I was younger. And I learned all the missing pieces. So it made me realize that, wow, I've been acting as the publisher the whole time. It's like in the community and amongst friends, like, I've always been a single parent, and I've not necessarily been or had the funds to do certain things. So friends would call me, and they would speak on subjects, and I'm like, hey, when I was self-teaching or reading books, like, I know about this stuff. And so I just kind of ended up teaching them how to start up their business, and just resources. I just took what I was naturally good at, and I went to school for like communications, got better with communicating. It was a weakness, and then it became my strength. And that's what I've been doing.
So you've got an extensive background, it sounds like, in the music side of publishing, but you also help with publishing for books, right?
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about that. We've only got a bit of time left, but anyone that might be interested in the book side, how can they work with you?
So first, I did publish Owl Spirit by Araya Knight, and the intentions of the book is to provoke thought or a remembering of what you've always known. So it's more of like a self-help book.
Got it.
I was actually on Clubhouse when Clubhouse first came out, and I always wrote poetry. It was just like a way of releasing. Everyone has their what's the word? I guess their way that they release
Yeah.
or vent or their moment.
Yeah.
And I call them moments. And I decided to go into a room, and they were reciting poetry, and I recited one of the poetry that I had all this poetry just sitting around.
Right.
And I recited one, and they were like, "Oh my God, can you please send me that poem? That was so beautiful."
Wow.
And I just said, you know what? Why don't I just put it into a collection? It's like storytelling. It's poems, affirmations, scribes, and storytelling.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for that information.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here today. And I'm sure that there are some people watching that need your services. So if you want to learn more about Araya and Arayasunshine Publishing, make sure you head over to dailynewsnetwork.com. All of her information will be listed there. And thank you so much for being here today. We will see you guys next time on Legacy of Leaders.
Thank you.